invadir una casa en United States. Que si una casa no está habitada, podemos expropiarla.
Was Moreno exploiting the system, or was the system letting itself be exploited by people like him? Next topic is, of course, someone who we've covered last year. At least last 2 years, actually, I think, from the top of my head. We've got, of course, the TikTok squatting influencer Leonel Moreno, who illegally crossed the US borders, bragged about getting free government handouts, and encouraged other migrants, illegal migrants, to squat in abandoned homes. Or not even abandoned, just homes in general. Literally, he said, I didn't cross Rio Grande to work like a slave. But it all went south when people started targeting him. And now, well, let's take a look. Fair use.
Con el cual ellos ven a los latinos, ven a los venezolanos, ven a los detenidos por ellos.
Oh man, give me a second. But what are we talking about? Of course, he was arrested like a year ago. He was arrested, and well, let's take a look. Let's restart it.
Cual ellos ven a los latinos, ven a los venezolanos, ven a los detenidos por ellos. Para ellos no son personas, no son seres humanos.
He is back home.
El racismo con el cual ellos ven a los latinos, ven a los venezolanos, ven a los detenidos por ellos. Para ellos no son personas, no son seres humanos.
Sí.
Trump gave the Venezuelan government a choice. Either you take back your people, or we send them to, was it El Salvador? To Najib. And they'll be locked up with other people in an 80-man cell, which is kind of crazy if you look at it. But RJ,
it's definitely a good thing for him that he's not in El Salvador. Because I'll tell you one thing here. If he was in El Salvador right now, he wouldn't have that setup here. That's for sure. They would have shaved everything off. You know what they would have also done, KaiR? They would have asked their subscribers to remember to rate the show by pressing the like button, follow us on other socials, and don't forget to subscribe to the channel and hit the notification icon as well. But KaiR, it seems as though he has put on some weight and grew a bunch of hair.
Yes, because we remember him when he came out. He came out running. Fair use.
He pensado invadir una casa en United States, ya que me enteré que existe una ley que dice que si una casa no está habitada, podemos expropiarla. Gente, he pensado invadir.
And of course, who cannot remember the legendary videos of him holding his daughter after, well, let's take a look.
Estoy en peligro de muerte en United States. Necesito protección en Estados Unidos. Mi gente, he pensado invadir una casa en United States, ya que me enteré que existe una ley que dice que si una casa no está habitada, podemos expropiarla. Capichi, muchachos, aquí en United States también se aplica la de invasión de terreno. Y creo que ese será mi próximo negocio. Invadir casas abandonadas.
Crazy, crazy. So now he's back, and hey, man, the kid, his kid, wife are still in the U.S. And he lied a couple of times, by the way. That's not just the thing that he did, but he lied on his papers because he went to Canada, came back, did as if he was just here. It's a mess, and it didn't help for him to create these videos. RJ.
But yeah, just to be clear, his family, you're saying, is in the U.S., but
Still,
are they illegal there, or haven't they been deported yet?
They haven't been deported yet. Probably they will. So they are still illegals. They are still illegal. So it's just a matter of time. Well, I think what's his name again? The new border czar. He says he likes to unite families.
Yeah,
outside of the U.S. Outside of the U.S. We don't unite them here. We unite them outside of it. But yeah, it's crazy, man. It's crazy, and sometimes you gotta be very careful how you portray yourself on the internet, because this didn't help. And the craziest part is, you would think that it's let's call it Republicans that actually started hating him, but it was majority other Latinos that hated on him. They didn't like him because he was putting a stereotype out there that wasn't favorable for the community. Sometimes you gotta cut off the bad apples. That's something maybe some other communities could learn. Who knows? RJ.
Yeah, it's again, the need to be popular is more important than doing like moving intelligently. Everyone thinks that they're smart, and they all these gangsters as well, going online to podcasts like No Jumper and just talking, giving the feds material, calling from prison or jail.
Oh, this is crazy. Yeah, it's getting crazy. That whole situation is wild.
Yeah. So I think it's as they say, in certain languages.
Keep going to other languages. This guy right here.
This is a. I was looking for another word. It's like a self-purification. Like a self-purification.
Lava.
Yes, self-rain.
In Jamaican, they will say lava upon them.
Yeah,
not that type of lava. That's a different one. That's for other usage. But I guess that's also purify. Let the fire purify you.
It's self-raining, as they say in some German dialects.
Yeah,
self-raining.
Well, guys, let us know in the comments what you think. I think it's very interesting that how the community, the Latino community, responded to this guy doing that thing. I mean, if you look at how people looked at this whole illegal situation from a group that was, according to a lot of people, because I think it's people don't make this is a wild thing, by the way, because a lot of people say liberals this, liberals that, but seems like liberals don't like to make a distinction between legal entry and illegal entry of a country. They put everyone together, and the people who entered legally don't want that to happen, because now you're lumped in the lowlifes. Now they put you next to the lowlifes, and that's something other communities can learn from, because they always accept being lumped in with the lowlifes.
Yeah.
And that same community seems to always point out that illegals are now getting deported from the US. Like they voted. Yes, they voted for the lowlifes to get deported. The legal ones that voted, Latino community that voted for this, they don't care about the illegals. I don't think I think it's a very interesting case of understanding what is happening.
Yes.
I don't know. Maybe it's something that it has to do with understanding and not being brainwashed all your life. But yeah, shout out to the Latino community who helped deport this low life. And hey, maybe I'll just visit Venezuela to do a report on this guy.
Yeah.
RJ, how big do you think the chance is I will visit Venezuela to interview this guy?
It's the same as your chances of getting back out.
Yes, it's negative 100. Hey,
Beautiful,
guys,
beautiful country, but yeah, such a beautiful country.
It's a beautiful country. I've seen it on YouTube, and I'll continue seeing it on YouTube for the time being.
Such a beautiful country. It is changing. It is changing. They're saying it's better than it used to be, but it's still.
Who do we send there to check it out first?
No, the people there are saying
lamb?
that the condition is better. I mean, they're still fleeing, but of course now that's the neighboring country, Guyana, is like they're claiming a territory because they found oil in Guyana.
It's wild. And now they're deporting the bad apples back as well. It's not a good look.
They always had like the borders. It's like it's like a diamond shaped border, right? More or less, I guess you would say Venezuela is. But now I believe they've officially added a part of Guyana into
This is wild.
into their map, because
I guess sometimes you gotta claim what's yours. Guys, let us know in the comments, what do you claim? Do you claim illegal status or legal status? Do you think Lionel should have been deported sooner? Should the government, and of course we have talking about two different governments, of course, because you had the Biden administration, now the Trump administration. Do you think they are doing good by sending people to El Salvador or back to their country? Should TikTok crack down on this type of content? Because, I mean, later today we're going to talk as well about another squatting story, which is quite crazy. I'm pretty sure people would have crashed out if that happened. But hey, guys, and last but not least, of course, was Moreno exploiting the system, or was the system letting itself be exploited by people like him? Drop your comments down below. Of course, we're gonna pick up the best comment to feature in one of our future videos.